This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World Is Ended. In the last episode, we were putting Tatiana to bed because we found out that the new world wasn't activating like we wanted to. So we were just going to kind of clean up and come back with a fresh pair of heads. But then all of a sudden we were body tackled by a strange foreigner who happened to be Tatiana's dad. And now we've been called other terrible words and names that would cause bad things to happen to us. But hopefully we put that behind us for now, so on with the story. Wari-san, you have to introduce Asakusa too. Trust me, I really don't. Following those implicated words, he faces the man in question. Right, Aruka? Hey, that's right, Sakai. There's no way you really forgot about me. Oh, Umino. It's been too long. You haven't changed a bit, I see. Umino? You like Uno? You remind me of the days when us and W.O.R.L.D used to play around. Good times. Who's Umino? What do you mean? It's him, of course. Yuta Umino. You're with him and you don't know that? Yuta Umino, aka Aruka-san, raises a weird voice. He sounds more desperate than usual. That's not my full name. It's a temporary name, just for this world. I am actually Aruka number 2. Oh, right. That's your creator name, isn't it? Apologies. Yuri-san doesn't actually seem all that apologetic. Have you three known each other for long? W.O.R.L.D didn't tell you? Well, you're actually all in the same college. That's right. That's right. Iruri was a guest professor. He's way older than us, but we still got along really well. We've been together all the time. Good times, good times. Kawari-san has a distant look in his eyes. Nostalgia and memories. I can't see it through his glasses, but Aruka-san probably looks the same. Probably. He's originally a part of the Northern Scientific Research Institute in Hokkaido. He returned there before he graduated. He's now the vice president there. Anyway, that's why he often leaves Tachika with us. I see. I knew that Tatiana was the daughter of your friend, but this is the first time I hear the details. I have a question for Tanya and Stan. What kind of research are you doing in the Northern Scientific Research Institute, right? She's an airhead, she's as airhead and innocent as always. Good timing, though. I'm kind of curious, too. As the vice president, I have NDAs to uphold, but I will say what I can. And so he starts talking, and talking, and talking, and talking. Now, the Northern Scientific Research Institute is otherwise known as Reiken North. Now, you might think it's related to the nation-funded Reiken here in Tokyo, but it's not. It's a completely separate private lab. It focuses on calculations, science, neuroscience, information and computer science, predictionary science, artificial intelligence, and genetic engineering, among other things, make up a total of 12 major sectors. Our philosophy, our core principles, is the separation of technology and industry and the pursuit of the results of research in its purest. For example, we developed more human-like computers by deriving a hypothesis, adding to heuristic-based computing methods without the use of algorithms and basically computers that make mistakes, right? That's one of our research themes back in college. Wari interjects, saving the day. Right, we talked about creating a computer that makes mistakes. It's far harder than creating a computer that's never wrong. Can't make a human, huh? In the end, we, concluded that we couldn't make a computer that expresses humans, though that was quite a while ago. Honestly, I have trouble keeping up with the conversation. I'm only understanding it vaguely. What about Aruka-san? As they say, he was in the same college, so maybe he can understand them. Hey, I'm known to make incomprehensible settings, but even I can't help but admit to people when faced with the difficulty of what you're talking about. Shink. Why is he making it sound cool? Whatever the case, he doesn't fully understand them either. My dear, Tachika is helping me with that research. It wouldn't proceed nearly as fast without her. After all, her programming ability is simply divine. It's miraculous. He smiles with pride. Still, she's very young. It would be cruel to have her do nothing but help with adult work. And that's why I wanted to give her a chance to do the things she likes. Like what? Well, that I mean, developing games with you. She is always looking forward to spending her breaks here in Tokyo. As a born genius, Tatiana has to help with serious adult work, despite being just a middle schooler. She seems to be leading a much harder life than mine. And due to that, game development alongside Jason is very important to her. It's a way to relax. Now that I know that, I really want her to have a good time here. Though I would have preferred it if it was someone else who was her attendant. Anyway, take good care of her during summer break, worry. Yuri-san concludes the subject. This ain't a nursery, you know. Come on, don't say that. Surely you know how lucky you are to be able to use her excellent brain for game development. Well, then again, I could say something similar about you. The fact that a man of your level is wasting your time on game development in a place like this is seriously against your God-given talent. The words man of your level and God-given talent are quite heavy. The fact that they came from a vice president of a lab gives them lots of weight. It's pretty clear by now that Owari-san is an amazing person, and I don't know about that. Amazing doesn't mean the same as smart and all this other stuff. However, Yuri-san also said the words wasting time on game development in a place like this. That belittles both the office building we spend so much time in and the games that we pour our heart into. I mean, technically science is the better profession when it comes to helping the world and everything like that. I mean, yeah, you gotta have downtime and other things, but you know, there's other things other than games. And yes, I know it's ironic a guy who plays games for a hobby saying that. I don't like that comment whatsoever, but I guess that's how it looks to someone who spends their time on serious scientific research. While I try acting mature and ignore it, someone is unable to do so. Unexpectedly, it's not Sumi-san. She makes a displeased expression, glares at Yuri-san. Wasting time on shitty game development in a place like this is far more productive than doing self-gratifying research that doesn't help mankind whatsoever. Wait, why would you add shitty there? Also, won't that comment sour his mood and ruin this whole interaction? It quickly becomes obvious that my worry is wasted. Well, you got me there. He actually makes a full smile. I guess I did go too far with my words. Apologies. And just like that, no moods are soured, and all is well. I'm grateful for this maturity. Yeah, more than most of the girls here. Jesus. Actually, most of the people in this group. Also, now that I think about it, this is quite the functional office. The compactress must help with cooperating. He's basically saying that's cramped, but it doesn't seem like he's being malicious. Curious, he walks around the dev room and stops before one of the desks. This is your desk, isn't it? Don't worry. Of course it is. The big-breasted gravure idol photos makes it too obvious. Yuri-san is particularly interested in the NWG prototype placed on the desk. Are these VR goggles? I see that you're making something relatively normal for once. I don't think I like it being called normal. That NWG is a dream machine, and that will open the gate to the future. I am proud. Owari-san starts describing it. When you quit those New World goggles and activate My World program, you can modify what's displayed on the screen in real time. Basically, it augments what you see. When we complete this, all boring everyday scenery will be able to turn the most invigorating fantasy in the blink of an eye. Isn't that a bad thing to do, though? Don't we need normalcy and all that other stuff? A part of me is expected to tell you Yuri-san about the New World experience, but he didn't say a word about it. He probably wants to keep it a J7 secret until he finds out how it works. But a certain girl here is so dense, it's unfortunate, doesn't hesitate to say it. Oh yeah, Wari. You should tell him about the weird phenomenon. He's the vice president of the lab, so he must be pretty smart, right? Maybe he'll know the right answer right away. Weird phenomenon? Intriguing. Can you tell me more about it? Yeah, actually when he said the obvious person who would say the stupid thing, I was thinking he meant Yuno-san, but nope. This actually makes more sense. Yuri-san looks turned sharp and the expression becomes serious. I guess that's his researcher face. That's his researcher face. It reminds me of Owari-chan when he's serious. What was it again? New experience? First world experience? No, that's just wrong. New world? New sensation. First time experience. He raises his voice. By using these goggles in the program, you'll be able to experience what it's like to be a virgin guy on his first time. We're still developing it, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. Who would want to play a game as a... never mind. The details are confidential, though. Sorry, you'll have to wait for the completion. So it's just another proof project. Yuri-san sighs and shakes his head. Don't just make my dear Tachinka code your project programs. He seems pretty serious about that. Suddenly, I hear a sound from his pocket. Someone calling him. He takes out his phone, looks at who it is, and makes a stern expression. He doesn't even answer it. It's from the lip. They probably just want to confirm if I arrive at Tsukuba. It'll be late if I don't go right now, so I'll be off. What a shame. I had many more things to show you. I'll be looking forward to the next time I'm here then. Then I'll go wake up Tanya, and it'd be sad if you left without even saying hi to her. No need, I won't feel good about disturbing your sleep. Let's rest. Sorry for the intrusion, everyone. Good boy! I'm sorry, I have to leave. I have to go to my home now. My planet needs me. Whoop. He lightly bows and leaves the dev room. It feels kind of off that he came here to check out Tatiana, but left without even talking to her. Then again, I guess that's just a lot of the usual researcher. Right after Yuri-san walks out, Owari-san heaves a sigh. Sano, you should do something about how dense you are. Surely you could have known that I didn't want to tell him about the NWE. No, I couldn't. You gotta tell me that. Why would you even keep it a secret, though? Wouldn't it be faster if you just asked him? Well, probably, but I guess it's my pride as a programmer. I feel like I want to solve that mystery by myself. That's the game saying, way we don't want to have this mystery solved immediately. We need to drag it out for like 20 chapters. Hooray. But what's your relying on Tatiana? Well, let me rephrase. By myself isn't right. I want us to solve it as Judgement 7. Tachinka is a precious member of this company, so there's nothing wrong with relying on her for this. That sounds like a spin, but I feel some conviction in those words. Everyone, listen up! I think our precious Tanya deserves a welcome party. Let's have one this evening. Unison raises her arm and makes that suggestion. Good idea. Tachinka will be able to do lots of work for us, so it's a good idea to make her comfortable. His motivations aren't laudable, but he approves of the party. The last entries haven't arrived at the battlefield. If this isn't worth celebrating, nothing is. I'm down. I'll welcome her with the premiere of a song, composed, written, and sung by me, of course. Oh God, the horror. Let's do that some other time. Yeah. Our premiere shouldn't be wasted on a welcome party. Let's wait for an event when your songs are the focus. Well, you're probably right. I'd steal the show if I sang. It makes me feel bad for Tatiana. My haphazard suggestion greatly pleases her. Plus, you already know that my songs are too unique to be used lightly. Oh, I do. Believe me. Not in the sense that you imagine, but yeah. Alright, it's decided. This evening, we're having a Tachinka welcome party. Everyone becomes excited about the idea. Well, everyone except one. I was using the wrong accent for that. It's not Sumi-san. She's making a grim look for some reason. What's wrong with her? I try to ask if she's sick or something, but then Unison calls out to me. Leave the preparations to me. But I'd really like it if you helped Reiji-kun. Unison singled me out, so I'll give it my all to help. Tatiana's napping, so I don't have any attendant work. Sure, I will. I'm still a bit concerned about Natsumi-san, but I'll have to help out Unison. So I just nod. It's probably nothing. It's probably not important at all. Nakamise Shopping Street, 7/22/2017, Saturday, PM 4:11. That just rolls off the tongue, you know. Unison and I leave the office building to prepare for the welcome party. What food should we have? Just home delivery is pretty stale. We should have something homemade too. As we walk, Unison starts to ponder aloud. All I can do here is leave it to her while hoping that the menu isn't too complicated, and that I don't have to carry too much. I got it. It's a welcome party for Tanya, so I should try making something Russian. Well, that sounds gross. No. Good idea. I'm sure she'd like that too. Can't we even get the ingredients for Russian food in our supermarkets? Actually, I don't think I've ever eaten Russian type of food before. I don't think I ever saw any. Oh, I know. We should find them at stores that sell imported goods. Really? Well, let's go there then. Yeah, let's go. With that decided, we go to a place that sells ingredients for Russian food. Wait, now that I think about it, isn't this basically a shopping date? I mean, it's a date, and you're shopping. Oh, are you talking about man and woman dating? Or man and man, woman and woman? Or man, or let's see, men, women, or women dressed as men, or men dressed as women? Hey, it's all good. Young as I am, I can't even help but imagine that it is. Sure, we went shopping together in the New World, too. But back then, our goal was to get the things for the Climax Blade Excalibur. And honestly, it wasn't that least bit exciting. This time, though, we're going out to get stuff for Tatiana's welcome party. It's peaceful, pleasant, and I don't have any problems enjoying this. Surely this can be called a date, right? Yeah, sure, whatever, buddy. I become high-spirited, but then suddenly I have to stop. That's because I saw someone familiar in the crowd. Wait, That was... It's an attractive-looking middle-aged foreigner with a scholarly face. Isn't that you, Yuri-san? Didn't he say that he has to go to Tsukuba as soon as possible? By now he shouldn't be anywhere near Asakusa. And why is he accompanied by a shady-looking large man with sunglasses? What's wrong? The fact that I stopped made her curious. Isn't that... Huh? I strain my eyes, but I don't see the two anywhere. Wait, did you see someone you know? No, I'm probably just imagining things. Okay, let's go back to shopping. Unison energetically struts off, and I follow after her. But man, that man really did look like him. Well, I didn't see him. It was probably in the background, and it's just, I didn't notice. We continue to walk around Asakusa, buying anything we need. I was kind of worried when we entered the shady imported goods store in some back alley, but we got what we needed and left without any trouble. Unlike me, Unison lives in the area, so she's far more knowledgeable about the local secret shops than the like. Now that I think about it, when we were making the Excalibur, she also knew exactly where to find a shop that had Fugashi. Anyway, we now have everything we needed for the party. I'm holding large bags in both hands. Honestly, I forgot the last time I bought so much stuff. Okay, that should be it. Now we just need to order the home delivery, I guess. Anyway, let's go back to the base. I enjoyed the shopping day, but carrying all this stuff while walking around and such distance taking a toll on my energy. Not to mention that we still have... whoops. I accidentally clicked the button. We start making our way back to the office building, but then we see a familiar face. Ah, it's Natchan. Yuno-san runs up to Natsumi-san, and I follow after her. ... Natsumi-san makes a sullen face, then notices the bags in our hands. Playing house, playing house, I see. How normally like. You do you, I guess. You know, that's not what this is. We're holding a welcome party for Tatiana this evening, so we went to buy what we need. Well, that's grand. But we're just hoping the brats enjoys whatever you're planning. I don't intend to participate. Okay. Alright, bitch. I mean, that's fine. You won't be there. Why? It'll be so much fun. Actually, I probably wouldn't join parties like that either. Like I said, just not a fan of that type of stuff. You know I don't like parties. They're too noisy. I'll just go kill some time in the arcade. But arcades are noisy too, right? Don't worry. Those noise-reducing headphones shut out all the meaningless sounds. Not worth hearing. She'll show signs a large set of headphones. Don't be like that. Let's go to the party. I'm going to try making borscht this time. Or borscht this time. We even bought some authentic ingredients from an import store. You can count on the taste being good. Yeah, unless it was me. I've got the pickiest taste in the world, and a lot of food tastes bland. Also, you're part of J Summit. It'd be sad if you weren't there. ... Natsumi-san momentarily cast her eyes down. No, I won't do it. I won't come. The Dark Angel of Chaos avoids such earthly activities. She sounds obstinate. The parties are so fun. Come on, let's have fun together. Natsumi-san's dark barrier does nothing to deter Yuno-san. She becomes even more assertive. Soon enough, Natsumi-san blows up. Shut up! Don't divide me in your insolent puns. I'll just hear being a real bother. Not everyone is so happy-go-lucky, airheaded, and idiotic as you. Not even Yuno-san can take that easily. She loses her words and looks like she's about to cry. You went too far just now. We'll have a pull. No, you went too far just now. I assume that's defending Yuno-san, or we'll have a full party some other time. Oof. I wonder if one is a point for one and one is a point for the other. Maybe you get a point for Yuno for yelling at her for that, and then the other one is for Natsumi because we're trying to calm the situation. Well, we are a major sub, so we'll just have the party, full party some other time. Yuno-san, we'll have the full party some other time. I mean, it came out of nowhere, so we should respect her opinion this time. I feel that trying to convince her now is pointless. In that case, it's best to just give up this time. That way, the relationship won't get any worse. We'll give up this time, but we'll make the next party one that Natsumi-san will join too. You're okay with that, right? I'll think about it when it comes. Alright, good idea. We can always have more parties. Let's plan one together sometime. Also, Nacha, sorry for trying to force you. ... For a moment, Natsumi-san looks like she has something to say, but then she just looks down. Her black hair hides her expression. Then I'll just be going. She curtly says that and leaves. Come back and feel like it. I'm sure it'll go on until late. I'll be back when it's over. That sounded forced. A moment later, she disappears into the crowd. Am I just imagining it, or did she seem lonely? Let's go, Reiji-kun. We gotta hurry back to the base. We still have to prepare for a party. It'll be hard work. Yuno-san smiles, making it hard to believe that she was just down for a moment ago. My work isn't over yet. I still have to help with the party preparations. This is the part of my work as a part-timer, but strangely enough, I don't really mind it. I like having fun with everyone, too. This is exactly why I'm so curious about Natsumi-san's behavior. She always participates in the after-parties that naturally come after our messy meetings, so why is she so averse to this party? Natsumi-san's heart is as chaotic as ever, or as always. Yeah, I didn't get any points for anything like that, so it sounds like this is more of a maybe a path decision or something like that, possibly. I mean, I could be wrong, but because there wasn't any, so it might be like, you know, sometimes these DMs they have like path like separations or whatever. Like one goes like a scene, like one scene will occur over another, that type of branch. I don't think we've hit any major branches of the game where the game goes in a completely different direction. I could be wrong. I don't even know if this game does that, if it goes anywhere too crazy. Usually those branches are saved for like the halfway point, if there is something like that, or at the very end where there's less divergence and stuff like that. All right, let's start Chichinka's welcome party. With that declaration, we start the party. The table is covered in food and drinks, and Yuno-san and I prepare. For food as dessert, we have ham, sausage, salad, fried chicken, fried potatoes, and all sorts of pizzas, several kinds of sushi, an assortment of fruits, and a large chocolate cake. Are we gonna have Russian food? Or did we change our minds on that? Because that doesn't seem like Russian food to me. As for drinks, we have everything from soft drinks to canned beer for Asana-san. Try my hand of Russian food. It's called borscht. Try it out. Okay, so we do have one Russian food. Borscht is a type of boiled food. At first glance, it looks like a deep red beef stew. The color is caused by beets, a turnip-like plant Yuno-san brought from the shady import store. She hands out everyone's portions. That's a really strong color. It's supposed to be like that? Are you sure it doesn't have a paint in it or something? You have red hair. What do you expect? Why do you say something about that? Asana-san doesn't hesitate to nitpick about her little sister's cooking. She's definitely not a good example of a good elder sister. It's so nostalgic. I ate this a lot when I was little. Tatiana quickly takes her spoon and takes some of the borscht to her mouth. Yeah, it's so tasty. It's even better when the borscht you get in Russian. Wait, better than the borscht you get in Russia. Oh, okay. Yeah, it can't be that much better. Then again, it's all based on cooks and stuff like that. Really? Let's see. Let's find out what it tastes like to everyone else. Is it delicious? Is it not? Find out next time in the next episode of Our World Is Ended. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.